Welcome to Becoming Her. And today is really just gonna be a pretty chill day. Second, my roommate's coming. Hey y'all, I'm back. But what was I doing? I just got back from grocery shopping. I went to Aldi's. So, quick tip. If you live on your own, Aldi's is a great place to go to. Because I think this in general for families too. I'm not gonna say for singles, but for families, it's really good to go because you can get a bulk food for like a lot of money. But I wanted to actually share something. So I realized I'm a heavy coffee drinker. Not putting that on myself, but I drink a lot of coffee, I'll say that. And I was like, I wonder if I should start making my own coffee. So guess what I bought? Bought this iced coffee. It's called Barissimo, Barissimo, and so it's medium roast, balanced and mild, unsweet, right? I'm a cold foam girly, so I bought this like coconut non-dairy. It's plant-based. It was the only thing they had in there, but I'm open to trying because I actually like vegan food. It doesn't really bother me when I eat vegan food. I've eaten it before plenty of times, especially like when I'm like fasting, but I like it. And then I bought this caramel almond, again another Barissimo caramel almond milk, plant-based. Is it plant-based? No, it's not plant-based. It's just almond milk non-dairy creamer. Because I'm one of those people, when I go to Starbucks, I'm not just gonna order the drink. I'm gonna order the drink on top of something. Like I like to do the like additives because I just like my coffee to be like cute. But I just did shopping. Like I just needed stuff to like have in the house because I haven't been food shopping in a while. I've been eating out and funds are low currently right now. So I just took and just went and just bought in bulk so that way I can just eat home and not be out all the time. Because I really want to start getting more into watching what I'm eating and eating a little bit healthier. Because when you're out eating, you don't really know what people are putting in your food. At least when I'm cooking at home, I know what's going in. So I put majority of my food away, but I really wanted to show the coffee because guys, I plan on getting a coffee bar in this house. I want a coffee bar. So what I plan on doing is there's a section right here where my phone is currently, and I want to turn it into a coffee bar. I mean, I want to have the coffee obviously, but like the regular for the Keurig, but I want to have like the caramel, the syrup stuff, things like that. So that's what I want to do. I wanted to record earlier the journey to the grocery store, but y'all, I had to take a cart on the bus and on the train, and that was a whole thing in itself, so I did not do that. I took an Uber back, and then I went back out to Family Dollar because I had to get some toiletries for the house. And then we have an egg issue because every time I go to Aldi's, the last two times that I've been to Aldi's, they have been out of eggs. So I have to go to, there's a Japanese place by my house. I had to go, Japanese grocery store. I had to go over there and get eggs. And then I came home and I got attacked by a bug. I don't know what type of bug it was. All I know is I didn't like it, and so I tried to kill it. I think I did, Lord willing. But yeah, so the only thing I've eaten this morning is coffee, meaning I haven't eaten anything. I woke up this morning, I prayed, I spent some time with the Lord, and then I went and got ready to go to the grocery store. But this vlog is really about like resting because I've taken a couple days off of work and I wanted to go to see my family. That's what I was gonna do. Usually when I take breaks this long, I usually go see my family. But when I asked the Lord, he told me to stay home and just rest. And that's something I have literally been learning is resting. And I realized I don't know how to rest. So these next few days are really gonna be a day of rest. So I'm gonna put away this food and then I'm probably gonna make some food. I'm gonna make some chicken nuggets because I really love chicken nuggets and chicken nuggets make me happy. And then I brought this sauce from the store and it kind of gave like Chick-fil-A, but it's not Chick-fil-A. I don't know, it's like Berman's chicken dipping sauce. And it kind of gave me like a Chick-fil-A type of vibe. So I'm gonna try it and see if I like it. But then I bought a steak because I like to treat myself. I realized I love chicken more than any other meat. So I'm not really like a pork or things like that. Like I'll eat it, but like I will go for chicken first before anything. But lately I've really been loving eating a steak. So I bought a steak that I'm gonna cook tonight for dinner, and I'm gonna make some mac and cheese and some spinach or maybe some broccoli. But I did get this pepe, I think it's some like a Italian like pasta there, so I may just put that on the stove too. I don't know yet. I'm still deciding if I want to do that. But yeah, this is really about resting, and so I'm gonna take you guys on a day of rest with me. This vlog may not be long, just because I'm gonna want to spend some time with the Lord throughout the day. Again, some more time. So I'll come back. We'll maneuver this. I feel like I haven't really brought you guys into like a day in my life, because when I'm out and moving, I'm out and moving, and I'm not thinking about recording. I'm just thinking about getting what I need to get done. So I'm gonna put away the food. I'm back. I just finished talking to my roommate. I helped her get her stuff down the stairs. I just put away food. Now I'm gonna make me some food because I'm hungry and I have not eaten anything except coffee. So I just put away my food, and then I don't know where I put my chicken nuggets. Found them. I have a habit of over buying food, and then I have to make sure I have room for my roommates to put their food, because I'm not the only one who lives here, right? So, get the camera. Chicken nuggets. One thing about me, your girl's gonna eat. I'm gonna eat chicken nuggets, okay? That's me. Period. I love me chicken nuggets. And I'll eat chicken nuggets just by itself. Like, I personally, like, I get the whole fries thing, but I don't know. I just rather eat a bunch of chicken nuggets and no fries and call it a day. Call it a day. Like, I love chicken nuggets. Like, every time I go food shopping, like, my first thought, I need to get my chicken nuggets. Oh, and you started already automatically. What? Okay. I didn't have to see. Oh, guys. I overstocked the fridge for my roommates. My roommates have to find some sort of space in here, and I probably have to try and make more space for them, because I feel wrong just taking up the entire thing. Some of the stuff I can actually but yeah. And then I have to go put this back. There we go. I don't know what this movie is playing in my head that I used to watch when I was a kid, and I think it's called, y'all forgive me, I was a child. It's called The Love Guru with Jessica Alba. And in the movie, the person who plays, he's like working nights and that. I don't know why it just popped up in my head, but that was a when, yeah, it was fun. But I just put some. I'm gonna move this because I don't know if you guys can hear the air fryer because it's right there. But I just put some chicken nuggets in the air fryer, and I just put my food away. I already had coffee this morning, so I'm not gonna have coffee again, even though I'm really tempted because it's new and I want to try it, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow because I want to limit myself to 1 coffee a day. That's something that I want to do because I realize if I do, I will drink coffee. Yeah, but I do want to limit my coffee intake. So I had a coffee this morning when I went out the house. I got something from 7-Eleven. But I realized like the amount of money that I spend out getting coffee, I can literally make coffee in my own house. And then because I'm an iced coffee girl, more so than a hot coffee girl, I can easily just bring it at home. Don't get me wrong, I'll probably still get my little Starbucks and things like that, you know, when I'm out at work and things like that. But you know, when I'm home, if I can, it's gonna be going out and getting coffee. I have coffee at home in my fridge that I can make and make it cute. And eventually, I'm gonna get my coffee bar. It's gonna be cute, y'all. Just wait. But yeah, I feel like I have something on my mind. Oh yes, I wanted to show you guys this book that I just got from. I was watching a video with Megan Ashley. She has a podcast called In Totality. I do watch her and I like her. I do like watching her. And she recommended a book to read that she was doing when she went on her. So I say watch the video, but she talks about her going on this, going on a break for from social media, from just like in general, just going on a break, not doing any shows, speaking, things, nothing like that. And she went on a fast with her church, and she brought a book from somebody that she had on her show, and it's called Relaxed by Megan Fate Marshman. And I haven't read it yet. I just got it yesterday, and I want to read it because it kind of gives like basically the thing says walking with the one who is not worried about a thing, and it's called Relaxed. And I was actually intrigued by it when she mentioned it. I genuinely wanted to read it, so I bought the book, and literally the first chapter of it is Trust in the Lord. So I'm gonna read it today. Actually, I'm gonna read it in my time with the Lord, because this is like just one of the ways that I want to spend time with him today, aside from praying obviously, but this is just, I wanted to read this with him. So I'm gonna read it with him today, and then tomorrow's tomorrow. Not gonna worry about tomorrow, it's today. But yeah, I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna read a little bit, and I'm probably gonna watch a movie. Kind of just, I don't know what I want to watch. I've been wanting to watch this movie called Endless Love, and I love this movie since I was like a kid. Like I've always loved this movie. I don't know. I think I'm just like one of those, like, I don't call myself a hopeless romantic, but I like romantic movies, and I like the whole, you know, dramatic romance thing where they run after you in the airport when they realize that if they don't get to you, it's gonna be over. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be my portion, but no, I know it's not gonna be my portion. Maybe Jesus, because my man gonna know. But but no, I just love those types of movies. I just do. But it's gonna be like a relaxing day today. I feel like I said that like 4 or 5 times. And then I'm gonna go read, eat, relax, and I'm gonna find something to do with my day, because I'm not used to resting. I'm not used to just having nothing to do, but just resting. Like it was, I had a moment this morning. I literally spent time with the Lord, and as soon as it was over, y'all, I started thinking about what I could do with my day, and I started getting anxious about it, like what I didn't want to do versus what I wanted to do. And I'm like sitting here like, why are you worried about what you're supposed to do? Like, why are you trying to plan your day? Like, I'll be saying, I'm like, why am I trying to plan my day? Like, today's a day of rest. Like, the Lord gave me a day to rest, gave me these next 2 days off to rest. Why am I planning my rest? Like, that defeats the purpose of resting. So today is really just me learning to rest. It is crazy because I was reading Psalms 23 today, and I was going through, I was trying to break up, because Psalms 23 is kind of short. It's like 6 verses. So I broke it up into like 2 parts where I studied verses 1 through 3. And the revelation that I was kind of like understanding and getting was that God leads us into a place of rest. Resting in his presence, and it can be physically and it can be spiritually, like leading us into a place of rest, to stop doing what you're doing and to relax, to rest. It's crazy. The book is called Relax Stuff, but it, like, bringing into a place of rest, resting in his presence, resting in general, like. And I realized today, after I got out of prayer, after I got out of spending time with the Lord, that I was planning my rest, like, and I was getting anxious because I was planning it. Therefore, I wasn't resting. And it was crazy, and I was like, okay, let me just allow the Lord to lead me, because he leads me in my rest. He leads me into rest. So why am I planning my rest when the Lord is supposed to lead me into my rest? Come on. Like, it's like, and I got out the door and I was like, Lord, you're leading me into rest and you're with me. Therefore, I have nothing to worry about. So I was like, wonderful. So I went out, did my little did what I had to do, came back, I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna go, I hope it doesn't sound like I'm planning right now, y'all. I'm a work in progress. We all are. It's okay. But yeah, I had this random thought in the car too, where I was because the Lord has not only called me to rest like home, but I haven't really been serving in my church. Excuse me, y'all. I haven't really been like resting, like sidebar, I have phlegm and it's disgusting, and I'm just so excited for this stuff to get out. That was a side note. But I haven't been serving at church a lot lately, and I stepped down from serving, and so I've really just been coming in and going out, honestly. But I was thinking about serving and how I missed it, but also like just the fact of, you know, wondering like why I didn't get certain positions in my church, like why certain things just didn't happen the way that it happened, the way that I thought it was gonna happen. And I had realized that I have been serving in my church for a really long time. Like, I felt like I came into my church and I didn't really think twice about if I wanted to be there. Like, I was just like, I'm just gonna come. And I kept coming, and I started serving, and I just kept serving. And I served like every Sunday. And then I just, I never really took a break, like, unless like I was out of town, obviously. But aside from that, like, I did not take a break from serving. Like, not a break, but like a rest. Like, there wasn't a Sunday unless I wasn't physically in the campus where I was not serving. Aside from like big events and things like that, of course. But like, as far as like in church every Sunday, like there was not a Sunday that I was not serving. And I would notice that even when I was serving, like there would be like a gap in between our services. And I would sit there and I would feel so out of place. I would feel anxious, and it would lead me to feel like I had to go do something. And I had a hard time really like communicating with people and socializing with people that I've known for years. But it was like hard for me to do that. And so the Lord told me to step down from this, and then I just stopped serving. And I felt like the Lord was like really leading me into a place of rest, and there's more other things that I can't necessarily talk about right now, because that's the Lord has not given me the go to talk about that. But yeah, it was like bringing me into a place of rest, to just like literally just rest. And so this is the first time in 3 years that I've actually not served. I haven't served in like a month, but I've been going, and I've been like, I need to get more back, I guess, into like community, as far as like joining connect groups and things like that, which is something that I haven't been doing. But honestly, I feel like I've really been focusing on trying to get into the presence of the Lord, and that's something that I struggle with, is surrender and like dying to self. And I have been dealing with a lot of like loneliness and not wanting to be alone. And so literally I've been in a place where I've literally just been trying to put myself in a place to spend time with the Lord, and desiring that, and asking the Lord to give me those desires, to want to spend time with him, to want to get into the word and things like that. So I've also limited my TV time. Hence, this is probably the first time I've watched TV in a minute. I watched a little bit last night just to eat and go to bed, because I had a work trip last night and I got home late from my work trip, whole thing. But I have not really been watching as much TV this week as I have usually, and I like it. And I kind of want to keep it that way. Limiting my TV time and spending more time with the Lord is something that I need to hold myself accountable in doing, and like replacing TV with the Lord, and like, not replacing, I don't like the word, but like spending more time with the Lord and less on like TV, things like that. And so I say all this to say, I was in the car on my way home from the grocery store, and I had this thought of like, there was a position that I wanted in the church that I didn't get. And I knew that, you know, the reason to me was explaining things like that, and the Lord had told me it just wasn't the time, and I got it, I understood it. But even after maybe like a year or so later, I was like, Lord, why is it that all this time has passed and I still didn't get the position even after the fact, even a year later or whatever the case is. And the Lord was like saying to me in the car, he was like, had I given you that, because it wasn't in his will, had I had that position, I would have found my identity in serving and not in him. And in that moment, I was like, whoa, like, thank you for that. I was like, thank you, Lord, because the fact that I was already struggling in church, but in between services to like socialize with people, and I was just serving, I was like, I get it. Like, a lot of times we could place our identity even in things of the church, and it's like, no, serving is amazing and we should be serving, but our identity is not in serving. Our identity is in Christ. And when we serve the Lord, we do it from a place of knowing our identity in him as a daughter, as a son, and walking that and pouring out to people from that place of knowing your identity and having a relationship with the Lord. But I feel like for me, I hadn't mastered that. I didn't learn that. I wasn't doing it. And so I think it led me to a place where I'm in now, where I'm like being told to step down from things, and it's hard. But I realize how much time I actually have, and now I need to learn how to steward that time with the Lord, and knowing a balance, finding a balance with my relationship with the Lord, and always including him in everything that I do. And that's something that I'm actively still learning. So yeah, I'm gonna get my nuggets because it stopped and I want my nuggets. But yeah, y'all, that's kind of what I was learning, what the Lord had like even revealed to me just now in the car. And it's a whole thing, y'all. I didn't even realize that, like, in hindsight, like, the Lord was literally protecting me from, he was literally protecting me, and I didn't even realize that he was protecting me. But, I'm grateful for the no. Like, I think sometimes we think that no means, like, preventing us from doing things, but, like, sometimes no just means, no, I'm protecting you, daughter. Like, my no is my protection. My no isn't just me just trying to keep you from stuff. Like, I'm not doing it out of spite. Like, I'm doing it to protect you. And I think if we don't see it from that perspective, we can see it from obviously you can see it in the place of like, you're being withheld from something. And it may just be that like the Lord is withholding you from, I'm coming, y'all. It may just be that the Lord is withholding you from a position or from a place or from or something, from holding you from something, telling you no, not yet. But it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Now, if it's not in the Lord's will, it's not going to happen. That's just what it is. But if it's something that is like the Lord is like, no, not right now, there's a reason for it that we don't even know, I'm about to try this sauce, that we don't even know why the Lord is telling us no. And in hindsight, I never really understood the reason why. Like, I was told why, but for me, I still didn't understand it. And even after the fact, I'm like, yo, I still don't understand why I didn't have this position. And now looking back in hindsight, like the Lord was literally protecting me because he knew what would have happened if I stepped into that position. And so I think sometimes we have to ask the Lord and to shift our perspective and to stop seeing it from a perspective of like, you're keeping something from me, rather than, well, Lord, if you're telling me no, sorry, my roommate was coming back. Like, if you're telling me no, there's a reason for it. Like, you're not somebody that will withhold something from me out of spite. Like, everything that you do is for is in your will. Sorry, y'all. Everything we do everything the Lord does is for for his glory. But he wants to give us a life. So you think the Lord will really tell you no and have you just to spite you or like be mean to you? Like, that's not even God's character. And that's something I'm learning more about God and who he is. And I had to ask the Lord, help me to know who you are in your, like, for who you are, not from my perspective, but knowing who you are. And that takes me getting in my word more, and even then getting in my word and being scared and not trying to create my own perspective or my own understanding from a place of fear, but rather if the Lord is telling me something, it's to help me, not to hurt me. And so that's something that I had to pray about, was like, Lord, when I read your word, open my eyes to see the truth in your word. Your word is true. So help me open my eyes to see it and teach me who you are through your word, and help me to not create perspectives from a place of fear, but if this is what your word says, this is what it is, and I have to follow it. I have not, because I love you, and because you're my Father, and because you're my Lord, you're my King, you're my God, and I want to please you, you know. So I'm gonna try it. This is giving Chipotle, not Chipotle, Chick-fil-A sauce. It's called the chicken dipping sauce from Berman's. I'm not sponsoring. I don't know who this is, but if you want to go to Aldi's and you don't find like a Chick-fil-A sauce, like this is actually like a good substitute for it. It's really good. I'm just saying, it's really good. I'm not opposed to it. It's really good. I know it's gonna be nasty, but it's actually good. So. I'm just putting my dipping sauce. I don't know if I put too much, but it is what it is. I'll eat it. But yeah, that's just kind of what I've been feeling. Yeah, that's really where I'm at right now. And I'm just grateful for days like this. And I really feel like I need to try and even implement these days like this, or just more time with the Lord even during my week, even if that means I have to wake up earlier and have to push past myself, which is something that's really, really hard, is me waking up early and I'm like feeling bad throughout the day because I didn't spend enough time with the Lord, and I get home and I want to watch a movie, I want to rest, and all these different things. So it's really me like learning to prioritize the Lord in this season, and really learning how to die to self and asking the Lord to help me do that, because that has been a hard thing for me, even in fasting. Y'all, it's been a whole thing. But yeah, rest is important, and I want to say that rest is essential. God literally brings us into a place of rest because he knows we need it. And so I just want to encourage somebody, like, if you have not taken a vacation, like, you know, when I mean vacation, I mean if you have not taken a break from work or a break from school or whatever it is that you need a break from, and I even say take this even a step further, which I should have said in the first place, ask the Lord what it is that he needs you to take a rest from. Ask the Lord to bring you into a place of rest, and allow him to show you what areas of your life, or even if it's just in general, like taking a full-blown sabbatical type thing, like just stop everything. Like if he's telling you to do that, do that. Because today I woke up, and I woke up a little late, but actually I feel like I didn't wake up late. I feel like I woke up at a decent time, but you know, it is what it is. Work in progress. But like even just waking up and not having to worry about what I need to do for the day, but just woke up, spent time with the Lord, and then went and did what I had to do, and then came back, and I feel relaxed. I feel fine. I feel good. So yeah, that's my TED Talk. Not TED Talk, that's my thoughts in my mind. Revelation from the Lord. Yeah, but I'm gonna go eat because I'm tired, and I'm not tired. I don't know why I say that. I rebuke that in Jesus' name. I'm not tired. I'm well rested. I got a lot of sleep last night. I'm well rested. I'm not tired. I'm gonna go continue my rest. I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm gonna end this here. So, bye guys. Love you guys. Take a rest. It's essential.